Have you ever noticed that the harder you chase something, the more it slips away? Many think they must chase and toil endlessly to achieve their desires. They believe manifestation requires force. They overlook the essential law of life. Relaxation. In relaxation, the mind becomes fertile ground for desires to flourish. Think of a plant in the garden. If you constantly water and check it, but never let it grow at its own pace, it won't thrive. Only when you step back and trust the process does it flourish. That's the power of surrendering to the natural flow. The nature of reality is far simpler than you have been led to believe. While you chase, remember, you can choose to stop forcing things and trust that what's meant for you will arrive in its own time. When you cease struggling, the flow begins, and you'll attract your desires with ease. Effort and patience will achieve more than force and anxiety. So how do you manifest your desires without obsessing over when or how they'll come, without chasing, without forcing, and without stressing over every little detail? Before we begin, take a moment to support the channel, like this video, share it, and subscribe to continue your journey of self-mastery and wisdom. Now, let's dive in. Step 1. Detach from the outcome. It's easy to get caught up in the outcomes, believing that if you focus hard enough, you can control them. Focusing too much on results can lead to stress and anxiety, causing you to disconnect from the present. Instead of fixating on outcomes, concentrate on the process, your actions, and your mindset. This shift helps you take calm, inspired action and reduces pressure. This is where Stoic wisdom comes in. Epictetus once said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happens as it should, then you will be happy." True happiness comes from accepting life as it is, without needing it to unfold exactly as you want. It's about trusting that everything unfolds in its own time, according to a bigger plan, and that what's meant for you will come naturally. Letting go of attachment to the outcome frees your mind, allowing you to enjoy the process without frustration or exhaustion. Step 2. Master your mindset. When you master your thoughts, you master your life. Life isn't always easy. It's not always smooth sailing. It's filled with distractions, worries, and challenges. Your responses to these challenges define your experience. A calm, focused mind has the power to attract solutions effortlessly, while a scattered, reactive mind can keep you trapped in frustration and confusion. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Negativity can hinder success and peace. So it's important to become aware of your thoughts. Are you thinking positively, or are you feeding yourself negativity? Next, reframe your thinking. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," try, "This is a challenge I will overcome." Lastly, stay grounded in the present and focus on what you can control to reduce overwhelm. A calm and focused mind is your greatest asset, as your reality is shaped by the quality of your thoughts. Choose your thoughts wisely, and then solutions and peace will follow. Step 3. Trust in divine timing. It's easy to get caught up in the rush when we want something badly, leading us to make mistakes and miss important lessons. True growth and the most profound changes happen in stillness and patience. When we trust the process, we give life the space to unfold at the right time. In our fast-paced world, we often expect instant results, but significant things don't happen overnight. They take time to develop, to grow, and to mature. Consider planting a seed. Rushing the process damages the potential for it to bloom, while trusting nature's timing reveals beauty in its growth. The universe has a way of working things out when you stop trying to control everything. This is where Stoic wisdom comes in. Epictetus once said, "No great thing is created suddenly. Let go of the need for control and shift your attention to personal growth rather than the end result. And be patient. Remember, everything has its own timing, and rushing leads to frustration. When you step back and stop forcing situations, you'll find that what once felt difficult flows into your life effortlessly. Step 4. Act with purpose, not desperation. It's common to act out of desperation when you feel that time is limited or success is beyond your grasp. Desperation often repels success. When you act out of fear or urgency, you only attract the same frustration, confusion, and missed opportunities. True success comes from calm and consistent purpose, not frantic energy. This is where Stoic wisdom comes in. Epictetus once said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This is the essence of purposeful action. It begins with understanding who you want to become. Take a moment to define your vision, your purpose, and your values. Then let go of the need to rush and take actions that align with them. Focus on taking one step at a time, knowing that each action is moving you closer to your goal. When you align your actions with your inner purpose, your steps become more confident and focused. You are no longer moving out of desperation, but from a place of deep alignment and belief in yourself. Move with purpose, not desperation, and watch everything align in your favor. Step 5. Embody the energy of abundance. We often chase what we think we lack, constantly striving for more. But by embracing an abundant mindset, you shift your focus from what's missing to what you already have. This shift frees you from the constant chase, allowing you to appreciate what is already in your life and to trust that more goodness is always on its way. To embody the energy of abundance, start by practicing gratitude, focusing on what you already have instead of what you lack. Next, let go of attachment to outcomes and trust that what's meant for you will come. Live with the belief that you are already abundant, and you'll see your reality begin to reflect that belief. Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." True wealth isn't about accumulating material possessions. It's about recognizing how little you actually need. When you cultivate an attitude of abundance, you realize that you already have everything necessary to create the life you desire. True abundance comes from within. Embrace this energy of abundance and watch your life transform. Your desires should not be things you chase, they should be accepted. They are not external things waiting to be seized, but rather internal aspirations waiting to be realized, and this realization comes through relaxation. The rivers do not battle against their path. They follow the law of their nature, and in that effortless flow, they carve canyons and shape landscapes.